Welcome, true believers. I'm just going to borrow that for a little while. We're playing some Hades today. I told you I was going to start streaming once I figured out how to do this. I have so many games that are piled up because this is the season, and I'm going to do my best to talk about all of them and get you guys more reviews on the run. I know people like the reviews on the run, the kind of content you've come to rely on EPN for a long time. But this is a fun way to kind of dive in and check out some of the software, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to dive in and play some Hades today. We're going to do a few runs. I checked it out a little bit before I interviewed Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games for Vic's Basement, which is one of the most recent episodes. You should check that out. It was a fantastic conversation. I want to give some shout-outs here to Vos Vegas. Good to see you. Hello, everybody, he says. Graham Coombs, good to see you. Brian Cintron. Oh, my God, Metal Gear Solid might get an entire overhaul for PlayStation 5. Yes, that is the big rumor. Lots of exciting things going on today, right about now. Lots of new news happening every single day. Damn, as much as Vic's streaming, he's going to be the next ninja. Abby Jameson. I warned you guys. I let you know I was going to stream. So let me know how the sound is and how the video is. I kept it on this picture-in-picture mode for most of it yesterday. Let's see, new Godzilla game coming. Everybody's getting into the rumors right here. That's from the Canadian Gamer, who is also joined by Hip Hop Dan. Good to see you. Robert Tolan, good to see you. Any ideas when Baldo comes out? No, I don't. Good to see you too, Vic. Graham Coombe, thanks, bud. Harley H, any MGS remake better not be exclusive. Harley H. Well, the rumor is that Sony's going to lock that up. They might buy at least the Metal Gear brand, but they may end up buying Konami. Who knows what's going to be happening? Vic, can you say hello to me? I've watched since I was a kid back in the early 2000s. Hello, the Canadian Gamer. Thanks for joining us today. Let's have some adventures together, all right? Let's see how long I last in Hades. Here we go. Do I want a new Godzilla game? I like Godzilla. Godzilla's cool. Video, audio is good. The Bro Gamer, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Let me see. I may boost the audio of the game just a little bit because I actually turned it down because I have no control through the game capture device to change audio in my headset. If they buy Konami or MGS IP, I'll take that. But if it's just some third-party exclusive deal, boo earns. It's everybody's trying to sell these systems right now, so this is when the moving and shaking is happening, and we're not done yet. There's going to be some big announcements. Obviously the Sega rumor is circulating the internet right now that Xbox might buy Sega, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Hades. Let's jump in. Thank you all for joining me. Let's check out this game. I was super impressed when I played it a little bit on the PC, but I wanted to check this out on the Switch with you guys. Again, I don't want to drop the Switch.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence.
I'm using the Genki Stealth Dock again, which is really handy.
However,
great for streaming. Makes it easy.
Tell you such a tale.
Okay, so that's over there. Don't
listen
fall,
carefully.
Okay, it's good. All right.
Goodbye, Father.
All right, so let me know how the audio is. Don't look at OBS. Look at this, and the chats are there. Hades, what system? On Nintendo Switch, Robert. Okay. So lots of destructible elements in the environments. Got to break the pots. So if you see pots, what do you do, guys? What do you guys do when you see the pots in a video game? No pot is safe. Okay. Clay means destroy it. R button. Here we go. Can you say hello, Mark and Brian Kirby? Hello, Mark and Brian Kirby. How are you? I feel like I'm going to be put on some answering machine voicemail or something, which I'm cool with. That's fine. Okay. So right away they start you in the game, and you have some pretty cool mobility. This looks fantastic, by the way. And you feel pretty powerful, but of course this is a roguelike, so the idea is die and maintain some progress and some power-ups and some, I think they call them boons. and then you start your run again. And very different game. I mean, not an out of nowhere surprise that this is a kind of an isometric role-playing, story-driven experience from Supergiant. That's what we've come to expect, but they've never done a roguelike like this before, as one of the things that Greg was talking about.
Here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
So I believe
Hail, noble cousin.
they
Now,
do
let's
all
get
of
you
it
from that miserable place.
in-house. I mean, they
I'll
might
see
have
that
some
all of us
contractors,
upon
but they do
Olympus
all the
our
music
part,
and
beginning
all the
here with me.
art and visual effects and QA, everything, I think, is done in-house at Supergiant, which is incredible. 20 people, they said. Perry Grewal says, I still want Bastion 2. Okay, so I'm choosing one of my boons of Athena. Divine Strike, your attack is stronger and can now deflect. I think we're going to go Divine Strike. So I don't know how to do everything in this game, so I'm going to be learning it as we go, okay? Supergiant keeps it real, yes. Oh, right on, Canadian Gamer. Oh, spiky things, not good. Pots must die. You should get t-shirts that say Pots must die. We've watched you since back on G4. Our favorite days were rain days at the cottage, and we'd love to tune in and watch you while eating breakfast. Awesome. Well, I'm getting a little more comfortable with streaming. Hopefully, I'm not jinxing myself by saying that. The stream goes wacko. I actually tried to stream some Stadia. I was gonna run through some gameplay on Stadia live, but it wasn't playing nice. It was saying I needed more bandwidth, and I was checking my speed, and I've got more than enough speed, but for some reason it just wasn't stable enough for me to actually stream it, which sucks. I'd like to figure that out. I would like to show you live Stadia gameplay, because when it works, it's really impressive. And I know nobody's talking about Stadia. And today, Amazon announced that they're jumping in. They've got their new streaming service called Luna, and it's going into, I guess, early test phase in the States. So I don't know if it's going to be coming up in Canada or not. But the streaming wars have begun.
Streaming wars begun, they have.
Okay. I think I'm going to stream more on YouTube. Not really feeling Twitch these days, Harley H. I like Twitch. I like streaming on Twitch. It feels like it's a pretty wonderful live community. But you guys know so much of my content is edited and packaged, and that's my history. So I just the reason why I've really kind of defaulted to YouTube is the ability to kind of house it all in one place. I'm also more familiar with this interface and this landscape at this point, you know.
Bound to show up, I guess.
Okay, so what do I get to do?
The fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Great VO. Okay, your cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead with a damage per hit of 20. Blade dash, your dash creates a blade rift where you started. And my urge to kill... Yeah, let's do that. My urge to kill. Okay.
Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
And what is this? Let's get this key. All right, here we go. Whoa. So I'm down to nothing, and I don't know how to heal myself, and there are no little health vials that pop up in the pots. That was a shock to me when I played this on the PC for the first time. I was like, I am going to die. But that's the idea. It's kind of got a, you know, God of War roguelike kind of vibe, which is great. Nice. Move. Lots of zooming in and zooming out. There's some cool combos and stuff that you can start to pull off once you get the controls down and you get new weapons and things. Not there yet. This is honestly from square one. I'm dead. Okay, so now is Luis Arias. Good to see you, my friend. What up? Is Ion Fury out on PS4? I'm not sure. Music reminds me a lot of Transistor, actually. Maybe all their music is a bit similar. Always good, though. All made in-house, too.
Damn it. I'm home.
All right, here we go. So I erupt out of a pool of blood, which is how I started my morning today. So, you know, this game gets me. Okay, let's talk.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Robert, yes, I'm going to review Mafia. Maybe I'll stream that.
More than others.
I gotta get this review of NBA 2K1 out. It's such a huge game, 2K21. All right, here we go. 2K1. I think I was there for 2K1. Okay. All right, let's talk to Hades.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransack...
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface.
Now, we've got Cerberus right here, which is pretty cool. It's my pet.
Watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Crazy. Imagine seeing a three-headed, blood-red dog walking down the street. What would you do? What would you do if you saw a three-headed, blood-red dog coming at you in your neighborhood? So these are some of the treasures that you can pick up, is that right?
The House of Hades. That dark and lavishly appointed layer of the under...
You know I can hear you, old man.
Oh,
Good
yes.
to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances.
I love this art. It's gorgeous.
Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak.
I'd hope the owner knows how to train him from Hypnotic, yes. Run, the Tiger Man show.
You have come home.
It's fantastic
Do
acting.
not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
Oh, that'd be crazy there, D9000, a Smash Brothers
The risk is not to me.
collecting all of their
I
characters.
expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Okay, let's go.
We are.
Then go.
So there's a Diablo-esque quality to this, which is pretty cool as well.
Hey, room. I'm back. Night and darkness guide me.
Okay. Shadow Presence, deal bonus and attack special damage. How do you say that? Chthonic vitality. What? Restore a small amount of your heart when you exit a chamber. Yes. I usually pick health as my first perks when I start games. How about you guys?
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus.
I like to level up my hit points before I get too deep into things. Leroy Jenkins! I think you've said that on every stream, I'm gonna be ninja.
Okay.
Clifford versus Cerberus doggy duel. Ethan Jory. That would I'd like to see that.
I can
Is
escape
this
through that
game
pink window
Christian?
there.
Lewis, I don't know. I am in hell right now, so maybe I'm escaping hell. So I can choose. I chose the bow and arrow last time, but I don't have the key, so I'm just gonna keep my sword. I didn't get the key? I died, didn't I? Right. Okay. I got it last time. I didn't enjoy it as much as the blade weapon.
I can do this.
Okay, right. So I go this way.
I'll figure something out.
You chose all the gadgets first, Graham Coombs. Interesting. Okay.
Ready.
This is Greek mythology. Yes, D9000. It's their take on it. So, and what Greg told me when I talked to him, Greg Kasavin, who's the creative director at Supergiant, he said that you don't need to have any awareness of Greek mythology to enjoy it. And they also crafted these characters with a sense of humor.
Always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. He'll have a better
Guys, keep me posted on sound balancing and stuff. If you want me to change levels, I can do that.
Have my blessing.
Let's see. Press or hold Y to use your main weapon. Press X for your weapon's unique attack. Cast for a powerful ranged attack. So I'm going to do this.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support.
Sound is great.
Never thought I'd
Fantastic.
see the day or night, whenever.
Okay, let's kill some baddies. Some underworld goons. Let's try to reach the surface together. I think we're gonna do it, guys. I have a good feeling about this. I think we're going all the way. Probably not going all the way. Let's go. Taz, good to see you. Canadian Gamer, TMI. Abby Jameson called me the next ninja because I stream so much. Gonna stream like the kids with a Z. Z.
All set.
Vic said hi to me, and my childhood self was like, "Oh my God, no way." Yeah. Trust me, my childhood self can't believe that I'm still, you know, able to do what I do, and I get to talk with you guys in real time while I play games like this.
Right.
It's all mind-blowing. And the fact that Sega doesn't make consoles anymore, I've never predicted that, and they may be purchased. What do I want? Do I want the Poseidon kind of route, or do I want the Zeus kind of route? Let's go Poseidon. Let's give it a shot. Ninja wishes he was Vic. Brian Cintron. That's awesome. Alright, here we go. Ah! Don't stand where they're spawning. So it gets pretty frantic, and we are just at the beginning. So the screen fills with activity, which is what we like, right? That's what we pays our money for. We want some action. Got him.
Crashing waves. A trident.
Alright.
It's Uncle number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades.
Ahoy there,
Okay.
little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not?
Vic is
There's a
inevitable.
lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get
Question, if
yourself
Sega
out
made a
of
new
that
console, what would it be called?
For me, I'll see if I can st-
Might be called Xbox. Let's see. Floodshot, Ocean's Bounty, Hydraulic Might. Rewards me more. Your cast damages foes in an area and knocks them away. Hydraulic Might. I think we're going to do this. Floodshot.
Looks like I caught a big one. The power of the sea should be of help.
That's
Each
cool.
exit has its own
Oh,
reward.
I just wasted it, though. I'm going to get the key. Let's do it, guys. Hey, Victor, have you played Rocket League yet? It went free-to-play yesterday. Amazing. I, of course, have played Rocket League. It's terrific. It's one of the only you know, sort of stream crazy games out there that I actually spent some money on because they put the Batmobile in the game, so I bought the Batmobile. Am I thinking of the right game? Rocket League? Or is that the rocket launcher game? Oh my god. New Sega console name, Sega Sonic. Oh, I like that, Brian Sintron. Tommy should come back to the show. Absolutely, we're gonna get Tommy on here soon. Probably do a live chat with Tommy so you guys can ask questions on the way. Along the way. All right. I have no... Oh, yes, I have this. Cool.
A chthonic
I got
key.
my key. Nice.
This can unlock something back home.
Car soccer, yes, Rocket League. That's what I thought, but then I know, oh, it's Rocket Arena. That's the other one. So I was like doubting myself there. Thank you, Vos Vegas. Rocket League free now on Epic, by the way. I love the Mortal Kombat 4 review. Canadian Gamer. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, here we go. Hi, Vic. Sorry I'm late. Rocket League went to free-to-play. Kids and I are addicted. Incredible game. Vic, do you remember Sega City or Palladium in Toronto, Ontario from late 90s? I used to go to that once a year with my folks. Great memories in a massive arcade. We used to have one of those here in Vancouver, too. And I do remember those. And I love arcades, and it really breaks my heart that we're in this crazy time now that, you know, places like that are really threatened. There was an arcade in, or is an arcade in New Westminster here in the Vancouver area called Capital City Arcade. And Johnny Millennium from Happy Console Gamer and I went there and had a nice chat one day. And it was so cool, you know, very retro feeling. But yeah, it's a different world. So I don't know how many people are risking it to go and hang out in arcades right now. So what am I supposed to do here? Press this, maybe? Oh my goodness, don't be there. Wow. Okay. Gotcha. Whoa. Okay, so don't... These are traps, and I'm basically just trying to kill these guys. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Okay. Oh!
No.
I'm almost dead. Oh my god. Okay. Gotcha. Dope. Can I can't. Whoa! Trying some stuff out. You guys are gonna see me die a few times in this game. That's the deal. Vic, I forgot you were Canadian. I grew up watching Judgment Day in the U.S. Lots of laughs. You know, this job actually almost made me American in some ways, or a dual citizen, because I was in the States literally, I mean, very close to 6 months of every year. For many, many years. I mean, that was my job. I would start a new season, and then I'd do a lot of content in the Vancouver area. We'd house all of our intros and throws from the Vancouver space. But I was on the road all the time.
Looks like
and so
one
this
of the
year has
Russian
been
witches shot you dead last time. Sorry to hear that, huh? Have you
very
tried
odd,
shooting them
because I've done
first?
no traveling, and I have no, you know, desire to travel until we get a vaccine. And it feels totally safe out there. But I've been on the road so much, and I've spent so much time in the States, and I've talked about how incredibly welcoming studios all up and down, especially the West Coast, and through California and Seattle. I did a little bit of traveling through Oregon, but California and Seattle especially, like companies that I didn't have any relationship with, just super happy to see us and invite us in, and did tons of work with different companies all up and down, and of course lots of EP segments, shot reviews on the run, not just in the Vancouver area, but in different locations everywhere. So fun.
I think that should
and
do
I
it.
can't wait to do it again, but it's going to be a little while. Oh, Brian, thank you, man. Vic, have you ever played Pac-Man Adventure for the Sega Genesis? It was one of my favorite games as a kid, and one of the first open world games I played. I'm sure I checked it out. I'm going to go dig in my collection after this and see if I actually have a copy of that. I don't have, like, super fresh or fond memories of that, so that wasn't one of the ones that stuck out for me.
There we go.
But I totally get the
Let's deal some depth.
you know, how influential and important that classic software is. I've been doing so much classic gaming stuff. I mean, I just did a whole thing on the Polymega yesterday, playing old PlayStation 1 games. And that's another thing that I can't believe. Not only am I not visiting studios like I normally have for the last 25 years, and going to events like E3 and Comic-Con and all that stuff, but I'm also playing old cartridges and old CD-ROMs like crazy, and that just, honestly, it really blows me away. I know I've said that before, but it's surreal. And it's also really rewarding. It's also super fun. So I'm just, press Y while releasing, release Y while flashing to power shot. Okay. Oh, this is the Y button. Boom. Okay. So I've got to do that a few times. Gotcha.
Whoops.
Got him. I know I paid for this weapon, but I actually like the sword better than the... It just feels a little... like I mean, I can be positioned to take out the enemies from different parts of the playfield, but I like the speed and the... Okay. It's flashing.
Whoa, yeah.
Right? It's flashing. There. Okay, I had to do it a million times. I'm gonna get this again.
Blade of the underworld, I need your strength.
Press Y while dashing. Okay. There we go.
All right, back to work.
So it's teaching you stuff, right? This is the training section. So I need to get more keys in order to unlock these cool things. I'll try the bow and arrow in a second here. Smart decision. I feel the same way. No travel for me outside of Alberta. Yeah, at my cottage, I had an arcade, and I'd watch. That was Graham Coombs. I'd watch EPN and put $10 worth of coins into Mortal Kombat 3 and Ninja Turtles. Also had Marvel Superheroes. Canadian gamer. I love arcades, man. I mean, you guys. I don't know if I've said this to you or you've heard this on previous EP lives or whatever, but. You know, we started doing EP Live out of the Vancouver Film School Cafe. I would love if that cafe was an arcade, you know, and we could have people playing games while we're doing the show, and that would be my dream. Crazy, you know, crazy big dream at this point in time, but I just like that idea. I like the visual of that would be so fun. Breaching slash, hoarding slash, or cursed slash. Your attack restores 2 hearts per hit, but you... Oh, I have less. No, don't want that. Hoarding slash. Your attack deals bonus equal to 5% of your current obol for purchasing items. I think we're just going to get this. Your attack deals 300% damage. Okay, so many choices. Vic, what do you think about $70 for PS5 games? Honestly, I feel like that is not a healthy way to bring new people to this medium. You know, there's so many. I mean, Rocket League went free to play today. There's just so much challenge, and there's all these like Game Pass and all that stuff. It's like the industry is pushing people to subscription or free to play with decisions on increasing prices, and you're narrowing the scope of who's going to jump in and play your software. But
all but guarantees the dead shall there remain.
Here's what's happening, and we all know this. The sales come fast and furious now, and if you enter into the digital realm especially, you're able to save a bundle on downloading software. Now, I know a lot of us, and I'm including myself in that, love to have the physical and love to have that sort of collector kind of elements around it, but there are a lot of smart, savvy gamers that spend less and play more than ever before. And
numbskulls.
I think what's going on with these price increases is definitely the bean counters have recognized that a lot of us hardcores that want day and date jumping in to play that opening weekend or two or to stream. I mean, so much of the impetus to buy these games right away is to be fresh with your content on Twitch or YouTube. So they know the sort of sales curve on what that means for launching a game. But then they've also got it sort of timed out to the day of when these things are going to start to go on sale, you know. And So yeah, that first hit is really hard. I think it really affects the
underworld's power.
You know, the sort of launch opportunities for a lot of software to reach more people.
Let me see.
Because not every parent is going to buy that for their family, or especially in a pandemic, everybody's going to have the money to pony up for everything that they want to play. But you know what, guys? I mean, this is a business that is always kind of repositioning itself and reinventing itself, and it's trying to figure itself out, you know? But yeah, I think subscription models like Game Pass are going to be a huge part of the future of video games. And at that point, that really, like, I don't know how many Xbox players, and I don't know what the numbers are on this, I'd be fascinated to find out, are actually buying launch software at full price, or they're just paying their yearly Game Pass and happily playing those games. And, you know, how long will it be until Sony, if that's very successful then for them, how long will it be for Sony to follow suit? I paid $100 for my SNES copy of Final Fantasy III back in the day. First game I bought with my own money. Yeah, I mean, games have always been too expensive, and that's been a huge barrier to entry. And before, when you only had retail as an option, that kept the install base low. That kept the amount of people that really knew and really cared and really had the money to spend relatively low, comparative to where we're at now and comparative to the potential of the medium. But now there are definitely new ways to jump on board and to play, and there are fantastic deals, you know. Tempest Flourish, Flood Shot, cast damages foes in an area and knocks them away. Tidal Dash. Your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Oh, this just ups the damage. Okay.
They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Canadian gamers all about Godzilla. Once again, Godzilla vs. Kong game. As game prices rise, Game Pass just becomes even more valuable. I mean, that's the plan, right? It definitely is all very interesting, because the full-price AAA games are in competition with a lot of software that's hitting Game Pass, and that might be legacy software or it might be indie games like this. I don't think this is on Game Pass, but you know what I'm saying? Like, discoverability is a problem no matter what scale your budget is, and so the pricing is all over the map. And that's good for consumer choice, but it's also very confusing. And honestly, I feel like, well, listen, we've moved beyond retail, and this year especially, right? Like, movie tickets don't really mean anything anymore, and people are like, I gotta race to the store. Everybody's buying stuff online. Everything is kind of digital and being delivered. So before I would say, well, games should cost what movies cost. You know, they should be $20, $30 or something like that, where it's almost a no-brainer if you love something and you want to bring it into your library. But I think buying movies has completely changed too. Like, people are just logged on to so many subscription services now.
Excellent.
Oh, that's cool. That they, you know, I'm sure the HD Blu-rays have gone way down. You know what I'm saying? Tiger Man Show joined up as a new member. Thank you. That's awesome.
Let's see what's in here.
Oh, thank you very much for that. Life Essence, instant restore up to, yes. Let's do that. Can I do that again? Only once. Very, very shrewd, Supergiant. They want you to die in this game. Braid of Atlas, but I can keep buying some things. So let's do it, and let's do it. Spending some money. I don't quite know how to use everything. Is it worth a replay of Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning? I played it for my, I just reviewed, I've got a laptop here, the MSI GS66 laptop that I reviewed, and I played a little Kingdoms of Amalur, and I became instantly addicted to it. It's incredibly fun. It's dated looking, for sure, but I loved it when I played it back on the 360, I think. And it was super fun to jump back in on the computer. So, I mean, there's a lot out right now, and there's a lot coming out. I don't know if you need to rush right to it. If you guys want, oh yeah, I said I was going to do a community post about, you know what, under the comments on this video or in the chat, I don't know, yeah, it'll be archived the chat as well. You guys can let me know what you would like me to stream next, you know, if you've got some ideas, and I think I'm going to do more polls of like what types of games you would like to see, and then let sort of you guys guide me into different games. But this game, I thought, everybody's talking about it. It's it's been in early access for a long time. It went off the Epic Game Store. It's on Steam, and it's on Switch, and it's massive. It's already sold 1 million copies in its first week of hitting version 1.0, which is huge, right? And I am a huge fan of Supergiant. They're just a bunch of great creators. I'm very happy for them.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
All right, here we go. Mafia gets a vote from Robert Tolan. You guys want me to check out Mafia? No doubt games are getting more and more expensive to make. I can't believe how good the next-gen stuff like Demon Souls looks. Scott Michael Hedge. Yeah, 100%. And, you know, what's interesting is games are not being made at that scale, like massive games like that, just at one studio anymore. They're so big. They're so big that there's a lot of external development, and I'm hosting at this thing called the External Development Summit next month. And every time, and I've done it before, and so every time I go to this event, I learn like games are scattered across the world, and little bits and pieces are being done everywhere, and that's just, you know, growing exponentially because there's so many pieces, you know.
That was
like up to 90% of the art in a game might be made in an external studio that is published by or developed by one specific company, and they take the lead and they show, but they divvy up the work, and that's how big things have gotten, you know. I'd love to see a classic arcade game stream, but I'm not sure how well that would work with the upcoming game overload. Yeah, I think the Polymega stuff, it makes sense for me to stream that a little bit more for sure, like maybe once a week. But there are so many new games coming out now that, yeah, I want to hit those. Although new is relative, like Crash 4 is new, but Mafia Remastered, that's not new, but I want to play that too. I want to show that off. I love playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, 1+2, and streaming some of the Mario collection as well. Okay, Drunken Strike. I don't know why this is purple. It's epic. Okay, so Drunken Dash. Your dash causes hangover several times near where you started. Sure. Okay, let's get that.
Wine to liven things up around here.
Okay. All right. So I see if I'm collecting keys along the way on every run. When I go back to that room for the weapons, I spend those keys on new options. Okay, let's go. Play whatever you wish. FMG Inferno. Thank you. I guess that's the truth of it, right? People sometimes wonder why EP is so general and we talk about so many different things, and honestly, it is it's what's kept me healthy all this way, you know? Like, I couldn't just be a first-person shooter gamer. I couldn't just play character-based stuff. I'm not just a Japanese RPG fan or a sports game fan. I like all of it, and I love talking about animation and movies and toys and television shows and all of that stuff. And I just admire the creativity across all of those things. And because I and the teams that I've worked with over the years are able to do that, it's just kept the constant content creation very fulfilling and very surprising all the way along. Squadrons with the squadrons of EPN members. Oh, that is going to happen, Taz. I don't think that's going to happen until after the game launches, though. But I'm cool with that. because they got to turn on all the servers and everything like that. I might get code early, I'm not sure, but really the game is live when the servers are live and everybody's allowed in. I can't wait for that though, man. Squadrons. If Crash 4 purely 2D, I've seen has been side-scrolling. I streamed the demo and it was tough as hell, but it was super fun. And it was a mixture, 2D, 3D. It felt like Crash. Felt like beautiful, you know, next-gen, current-gen Crash Bandicoot. Lovely. Okay, give me this.
Time to tune up this.
Double Nova Fury Slash. Here we go. Your special makes you lunge ahead, then becomes sturdy. Hold attack to strike rapidly. Sure. I honestly don't like. I'm collecting all of these things, but I don't know for sure if I'm using them properly. So I haven't been able to really concentrate on the minutia of the game. Vic with Mario Sunshine controls not inverted. Now's the time to learn. Right. Lejo, good comment there. Shift my perspective, as it were. Every part of the floor is dangerous. I think I'll always be inverted, man. I'm an old dog, been doing this a long time. I think that's it. Which has made for some uncomfortable E3 demos over the years, for sure, guys. Ridiculously enjoyable game here. Oh, cool. Uh-oh. Okay, so I need a blood diamond or whatever that thing is in order to do my cool blood arrow thing. Ah! I ran right into that. Okay. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so when I do my drunken damage thing is right behind me where I zip out of. Okay. Okay. I don't know how to describe these moves. I don't know them off by heart yet. Okay, I'm hurting them. Okay, cool. Ah! Oh, my health is terrible. Is it growing at all? Can I use anything to... No? Okay, I see. Oh, I see. I can shoot that and then go get it again. Okay. That's cool. And then I gain 10 purple raindrops. I don't know what that thing is called. Okay, let's proceed. Okay. Jumped in late. This is the same dev as Transistor. That is correct. Yes, that is... who said that? That is... Lejo's. Yes. Woo! Oh! Cool. Okay, alright. Getting it. I'm feeling this. That's great. So I got him drunk and hurt him, and then I stole a blood diamond. I don't know if they're actually called blood diamonds. Gotcha. Ah, I see. So you shoot, and then you gotta kill him in order to get it back. Okay. Understood. Okay, and what's in here? Oh, foes. Okay, I can't shop. You shop at these purple fountains.
Can't do that.
Nice. Ooh, that's cool.
Not now.
Ooh. Oh! That guy really hurt me. I'm down to 1. Palm of Power.
Olympus.
Oh, okay. My dash does well. Drunken dash. I'm still at 1, though. Oh, my God.
Can't give up yet.
All right. So this gives me some cash. Or something. Gives me skulls of birds. And this gives me... that's got like a skull on it. That seems dangerous. So these things do not give me health at all. Okay. It's just wanton carnage, wanton destruction of pots. Are you planning on getting the Sega Astro City Mini? I think, yeah, it's definitely in my, I don't know where I put it though, Abby.
I think I hear the river.
I don't know where it goes. I want the pandemic to be over so I can have an office again. But I definitely, yeah, that thing looks amazing. Oh, okay, I can get some health maybe? Let's see. What does this guy got to say to me? Ooh.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
Goku, good to see you. All right. What is this? Buy a food? Will this give me... Okay, yeah, let's get some... Oh, shush. Why not? How much is it? Oh, it's 50. I don't have any money. Guys, I'm broke.
The infernal way.
Oh. All right, what is this? Money? Yup. Oh. You see we announced Luna today? Yeah, fantastic, Goku. I just asked for testing access or whatever, early access from the PR person that reached out. That's very exciting. You guys know I'm psyched about this, you know, these streaming opportunities. Anything that's going to get more people playing AAA games, you know? And indie games too, for sure. Games, like good games. But especially AAA because so much work and money and effort goes into building stuff that, you know, pushes the medium forward technologically. And that barrier to entry, that's $70. And you know, what machine do I gotta buy? And if I buy the wrong one, does that screw everything up, you know? So streaming kind of sidesteps all of that, gets it in the hands of most people, but it's gotta work, and it's gotta be dependable.
Really hurt.
And the prices have to make sense. Like, honestly, I don't think you launch a streaming... No offense to Goku here, who works at Amazon, but I don't think you launch a streaming service for streaming video games without a Game Pass alternative. You know, you need to be able to say, here's what it, you know, here's your base cost for being able to stream these games, and you can buy the games, but you can also just sign up for an account and you can have access to these games.
Wonder where next went.
Stadia's trying that with the Stadia Pro, and you get a game here, a game there. I think I pay $12 a month right now for Stadia, and every time I check it out, it's like, yeah, this is pretty cool. But that $12 should give me like a sizable library of games, like literally hundreds of games, and it doesn't, and I think that's crazy. Okay, so what is this? This gives me Chthonic Vitality. Oh, so that's why I went up. So every time I exited a chamber, okay, that's great. And what is this? Restore 50% instead of dying when your life total is depleted. Yeah, we want that. Done. Okay. And I have no... I'm broke.
Good to
okay.
go.
Cool. All right. Okay, I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting all of the economies in here. What is my sports game of choice? Definitely NBA, the 2K games, the NBA game. I freaking love it. I was hating this NBA 2K21 game. It's punishing. They changed the shooting this year, and it really is a challenge, and especially in the career mode, which I always love. I love the story modes in those games. Nothing was dropping, and I just felt like such a useless part of the team. Every time I'd go out, it's like, and of course you try to like have that moment of you matter, and you're having you know, like a sports movie moment every time you play. Like, look at all the buckets I dropped, but it wasn't happening. And hold on, I'm getting a phone call, and that wasn't happening. But now I've stuck with it. That's why I haven't reviewed it yet. Because it's a big game, as you guys know, and I have been landing some buckets, and it just feels incredible. Nope, can't talk. Okay. All right, here we go. Did I just buy a fairy in a bottle? I don't know. I was talking and declining a phone call, so I might have done something. Like Netflix, if you could only watch a few movies a month. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Ethan Joy. Oh, at so many screens and things. Okay, what is this? Examine.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting
Oh,
chambers
right. This is a
realign
roguelike,
to
so
frustrate.
everything changes.
To ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
Coming through.
Yeah, there's been a lot of hate about NBA 2K21 because of the... I've been searching on Twitter about, you know, NBA 2K21 plus shots, and they've wanted the Visual Concepts guys to create a hot fix to make it more in line with before. But I don't know, I'm starting to get it, and I'm starting to love it, and it's got a really incredible physicality to it. Like, I was learning post moves yesterday that just felt so in team practice. I'm on the Chicago Bulls, and this will all be in the review again if you guys watch that, but it just felt great to like pivot and then do, you know, dive under the my defender and then make a bucket. It just feels so good. It's very physical and really makes me excited for what next-gen sports games can be. Okay, so I need some cashola, so we're going down this way. Panzer Dragoon Saga, classic game. That's from, who said that? That's Tokyo 177. Goku, just want to say this is the highlight of my day, watching you play video games on my stream. Right on, Goku. Oh, man, you are such a great support for me and for EP, and I value you so much, brother. You're a fantastic dude. I can't wait to see you again in person. We had a great conversation at Star Wars Celebration in Orlando. I think before, was it Star Wars Battlefront 2 was being shown off that year? And The Last Jedi? When we were all super hyped about The Last Jedi coming?
It's colored even.
That was super fun. Let's see, what do we got here? Panzer Dragoon is in the comments. Any day you're streaming a game and Panzer Dragoon is in the comments, you know you're doing something right. Doing something right with my life, guys. You guys are talking about Panzer Dragoon. I like it, and I made some money. There we go. My kid is playing, speaking of making some money in video games. Oh, dude, you're very sweet, Goku. And you were wonderful on camera, by the way. And I hope Amazon picks up on that. Speaking of money in video games, my kid, as I've mentioned in a stream or two, she loves her video games, and she's learning all about economy and, you know, paying mortgages down in Animal Crossing, which is always surreal to hear coming out of an 8-year-old. But she's also now obsessed with Roblox, along with all of her pals, and that's very cute. They get on Facebook Kids or whatever, and they all chat with each other and play Roblox together. But it's all about, you know, finding ways to earn money, whether it's the virtual currency or actual Robux, which is very clever, Roblox people. But you can spend real money to buy Robux, and then you can buy some new things. But it's been odd to see this transformation of my daughter to be so consumer-minded, you know, so capitalistic, I guess, on earning the in-game moolah. I need that. Okay, so how do I get that? Don't know who to give this to. Okay. It's just been interesting to see her get obsessed with earning money in games and then spending that money. I'd love a re-release of Panzer Dragoon Saga. That game is too expensive on the second-hand market. How much does Panzer Dragoon Saga go for right now? That is a wonderful game. It does, and I have it. I played it on the Polymega for a bit, and it definitely deserves a remake because it's dated as hell. But it's such a wonderful idea. I've always felt like there was a real, you know, like a connective tissue between Fumito Ueda's work. The guy that made Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, and I forget the other one with the big giant beast creature. Love that game. And the Panzer Dragoon games. It just feels like there's this great connection between the ethereal quality of Panzer Dragoon and what Fumito Ueda was building. Okay, that's locked. Oh, I gotta collect this first.
Let's see what I
so
can do with this
Cursed
sword.
Slash, Fury Slash. Yes, okay.
That'll do.
So now I can shop. I don't want to spend the money on these things. See, I learned that now. I want to use the money, but what does this do? Passive, your special deals 40% damage. No, I'm not going to get any of these because they disappear after a little while. I want to... Last Guardian, Tokyo 177. That was gorgeous. Gorgeous game.
Charon's shop.
Here we go. See, now I want to get some health. What does this do? This... Does that actually... Oh, this lifts my heart. Oh, I can't do both, can I? No, I can't. Okay, well, this... I think this gives me... I'll have 75? Yeah, okay. 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 All right. That's cool. Okay, so now I have... I think I have made a permanent addition to my my heart. Excellent. Okay. Let's talk to Karen.
You are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon.
500 bucks for
like you're selling.
Panzer Dragoon Saga. Oh my
Come
goodness.
to help me out?
Sable, I checked Sable out, I think, at E3 2019. It does look gorgeous. Alright. Vampire the Masquerade was amazing. I remember playing the original. I'm psyched about the sequel. Carrie Dustin with the ultimate question, which game has me psyched the most? It is Miles Morales, the Spider-Man game. And I'm going to get the Ultimate Edition where you get the remastered PlayStation 4 Spider-Man game again, even though I beat the crap out of that game and play it every once in a while. It's never leaving my Spidey PS4. I'm certainly very familiar with that game, but I want to play it again on the PS5 because I love it so much. And it's the and Miles, all of his new abilities and the new art, everything. I'm so freaking psyched for that. And then it's Squadrons, Star Wars Squadrons, especially in VR. And then it's Cyberpunk. And Crash 4 is on that list, and you know, there's a bunch more that aren't springing to mind immediately for me right now. But there's lots coming up. Pikmin 3, I can't wait to play that again. I love that game on the Wii U. Ah! Hypnotic wants to play Squadrons with a joystick. I'll be okay with a controller. I'm so used to this now. I think it'd be weird to get back to a flight stick. I used to have all that stuff. I've had tons of flight sticks over the years. First Star Wars game was Rebel Assault on the 3DO. Whoa. That's awesome. Again, Panzer Dragoon and 3DO being brought up in the chat today. I'm with the right group of people right now, I'll tell you that. I gotta get Trip Hawkins into Vic's basement. What do you guys think? Talk about the current state of EA and forming the company and his visions for the company and forming 3DO. He's always a fascinating person to have a conversation with. Abby Jameson with a hell yes. I like that. Robert Tolan has Cyberpunk's got a player's guide up for pre-order. I think that game's going to do all right. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles was my first Star Wars game. Omar Kadri.
Never been this far.
3DO was so ahead of its time. Paul Adamson, good to see you, buddy. It was also so much more expensive than people could deal with. It took me a while to afford to get one of those things. Same with that Vectrex behind me back there. I waited until Milton Bradley was pretty much bailing on video games, and I picked that up for $90 at a department store here in Vancouver. It still works. I'm probably not doing it any favors by having it on in the streams, but I love it, and I don't play it much, so I might as well use it as an element in the streams, right? I'll tell you this, guys. when I can, I am certainly going to, you know, whether it ends up being in my real basement here or future office or what, I'm definitely going to put some more thought into a permanent streaming set where I can just jump on and play games like this with you guys. Now that I've physically, like, taught myself how to do some of this, I want to improve. I want to make it look cooler and better, and it all takes some time and dedication, and I want to do that. And it's clearly incredibly important, even in my career as someone that just reviews and talks about these games and tells you about them. Like, I think this is such an efficient way to show off how deadly cool something like this is, you know. And you guys know, like, I'm not playing this to be competitive. I'm not, you know, with other streamers or even with myself. I'm just playing this as I would normally play it, except I'm chattering and trying to keep the conversation going. But I want to show you guys these things, you know. I have this great privilege of working with game companies to have access to this stuff, and I do my best to create as much content as I can. But this is incredibly efficient, even if I suck, like I do. The difference between you doing this and some of the other popular streamers out there is that I give a shit about what you have to say. Thank you, Paul Adamson. That's nice, man. Oh, is that a Vectrex in the background? Tyler Carries says, yes, it is. It's right back there.
Stupid
Vectrex.
skeleton twins.
I have other cool things, but like as you can see, this is filled. This thing right here is incredibly cool, but it just looks like a brown, out of focus like blob back there. But that is actually the Lego Batcave from 1966, and I freaked out when Lego made this thing, and I built it quickly when I bought it, and I've had it on display forever. And of course, you know, like, this is the last thing that I think about is how do I set up my space in here to be. I mean, it's somewhat cool, but it's not as cool as it could be because I'm always working on content. And so this has been out there, but it doesn't look like anything. And it's such a shame that it just is sitting there in the background because it's amazing. And honestly, I'd like to take it away and put something else out there that you could see was a little bit more, you know, clear. Here, I'll go full screen here for a second. See, this is the Lego Batcave, and it has Wayne Manor up on top with the little, you know, the little Shakespeare head, the bust, and the bat poles, and there's the Lego Batmobile right there, the Chuck Barris designed one. This is Superman Red Sun, and this is Batman animated series, 12-inch figures. This is Escape from New York, Snake Plissken, one of my favorite figures that NECA has made. This is the Lego Boba Fett, which I love this model. They've done some really nice robot models. This is the Sphero Spider-Man, this way, right here. Sphero Spider-Man, which has become a favorite on our channel. I love this thing. He's like a good luck charm. Hi, Spider-Man! If you talk to him, sometimes he blinks. There's a super deformed Batman behind me. There's Batman in armor. This is the collector's edition Joker from Arkham City, I believe. Scott got me the Batman neon sign, I think, for my birthday. Got this framed Neil Adams signed Batman poster back there. This is the first appearance of Batman in comics, and I bought this poster at Comic-Con and got that framed. A buddy of mine named Chris Stewart from Cerberus Games gave me this Star Wars poster that he's had since 1977, and I got that framed. It's one of the official prints of Star Wars. And this is Raiders of the Lost Ark poster that I love. It's just incredible artwork, kind of the alternative Raiders of the Lost Ark poster. But again, it's not set up like I've got a studio that I can sit down and show you all of that stuff. And this is, I've got Lone Ranger Lego, probably the only YouTuber right now that has Lone Ranger Lego behind him. But that's pretty cool. Okay, let's get back to the game. Boom! Gorgeous, gorgeous game. Hope the stream's been looking all right. You could hide Easter eggs in your background like Phil Spencer with the S. The slight blur out is perfect for it. Yes, VGWN. I should do that, shouldn't I? What I need is for PlayStation to send me a PlayStation 5 or Nintendo to send a Switch 2 or even be cheeky and put an Xbox Series S or X back there. That would be rad. Okay, let's
Who's
talk
that
to
sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father?
to
Already
Hades.
found someone new to do the busy work. And here I've...
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor. One whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not
Oh,
know.
Graham, thank you, bud.
You're trying to guilt me into...
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
This is also one of my favorite things. I think you guys knew what this is. This is the Metroid Samus Returns 3DS, which I just love. Nintendo did a beautiful job with this thing. Gorgeous. All right, let's play.
Nice.
I love Zorro. Hypnotic. I love the Zorro movies. I thought Antonio Banderas was amazing, especially that first one. Yeah, I'd like there to be new Zorro and new Lone Ranger content for sure. I own an original Star Wars script page with director's note. Cost me, well, a lot. Super Tech. Oh, I've got a good story about... it's Ben Silverman's story.
For me, my good shade.
What is this? Restores some health amid the gloom. Sure.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds
Okay.
like an excellent idea.
This game is
What's that
amazing.
there? Something from the Fates.
So I don't have enough for this. Okay, so I'm collecting all of this. Oh, I can renovate other parts of the world in here too, can't I? Okay, West Hall. Nope. Bed chambers. Don't have enough dough, right? I've got 5, so I'm gonna spend it.
Let's go
So
with this.
now when I come back in here, little bits and pieces of contracted work are going to be done. When are we going to ever see Prime 4, Scott Michael Hedge? Yes. I think that's probably a Switch 2 or Switch Pro game, I think, at this point. I think the new Zelda is probably going to be a cross-gen game. It'll work on the existing Switch, but it'll be enhanced for whatever Nintendo's got up its sleeve.
Hey, the lounge
I don't
is
know
open.
any. That's not confirmed. That's just my speculation.
A commemorative ball.
Okay, Star Wars script story, real quick.
Well, I guess.
Ben Silverman grew up in Los Angeles. Former Reviews on the Run host, current dude kicking butt at Apple. Wonderful guy. Love that guy. Miss working with him very much. But he grew up in Los Angeles, and he was friends with people that are in the entertainment industry, still is. And one of them happened to be Lawrence Kasdan's family. He's friends with his son, I think Jake Kasdan. And so he would go and hang out at Lawrence Kasdan's house and just play with his bud. And then on the script there would be like fresh out of the typewriter manuscripts for Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Empire Strikes Back and stuff that were all, well flipped through and a little scratched up with notes and stuff all over them. And he used to just go and sit down in their living room and just leaf through the pages of this transcendent media. And I think at the time didn't really realize how incredible it all was, but upon reflection, it's just an amazing... it's an amazing story. It's his story, and it's such a good story that I am telling it. Okay, so we're grabbing this.
Mix up my style.
Seems like 3 years is about right, and it would make a AAA release for the holidays. Prime 4 released before Breath of the Wild 2. We will see. One of the missed, that is from Hypnotic. Abby Jameson's one of the missed opportunities that hurts the most is the Wii U F-Zero game that Criterion was pegged to develop. I can't even imagine how awesome that would have been. Yeah. There's a, there's a documentary in that. All the games that could have been. World Splitter. Your attack is a big chop that deals 90% damage. Double edge. Your dash strike. Sure. Let's get that.
This should work.
Oh, cool. So that's new. So I'm a chopper now. Not a slasher, I'm a chopper. Okay. This is very addictive. What do you think are some of the most underrated, underappreciated video games? That is a massive discussion. I'm gonna throw out PsyOps, which was kind of like the precursor to a lot of the ideas in Control, which is an amazing game.
You're gone.
All right, got my key.
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Let's go Lightning Bolt with Zeus. Here we go. I have played Enter the Gungeon. Very fun game. That's one of Bear Safi's favorites. He loves that game. Gonna have him on Vic's Basement soon. We've been chatting. And I think it might be live. Yeah, we are chatting about doing Vic's Basement live, playing Star Wars Squadrons. So that is something that we are going to try to do, and you know, I'll stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Got mine from the guy who built and designed Yoda. He lives in the Caribbean and sells them in his museum workshop. Oh my God, super tech. That's amazing. Electric Shot. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning. Yeah, let's do this.
The might of the heavens.
Cool, okay. Let's go get some keys. Rygar, yeah, there you go. That's from Joe Higachi. I see, okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, so I lost my, I didn't get a permanent health upgrade, okay. I still don't know how everything, like, I haven't really had time to, like, intellectually
A key to a weapon.
just, you know, dissect the mechanics here so that I could relay all of that information to you. I'm truly jumping into this, playing this with you for the first time. I'm really looking forward to the VR and Squadrons. That VR bit in Battlefront 2 was incredible. Abby Jameson, yes. I think that was Battlefront 1, wasn't it? And then they didn't do VR in 2. Likely because the Squadrons game got greenlit, I think. Uh-oh. Cool, okay. You can tell the game is taking it easy on you. They're giving you huge play fields, and they're kind of doling out the pain. Nice and easy to kind of get you used to zipping, shooting, slashing, casting. I am severely hurt. Here we go. Let's get this thing. And the fake out on the pots not having any health potions. Some nasty, nasty design right there. Not bad, just mean. Because we've only got, you know, 40 years of learning to bash pots to get health potions, but nope, not this time. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get some more moolah if I go that way. Or I'm going to get some more stuff to outfit my house if I go that way. Let's go this way. Okay. You're hosting like a champ, Vic. No worries. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Stream's been good, solid, no freezes. Keep me posted on that. 149, so I can... Oh, what does this give me? This gives me... It's a power-up. Okay, I'm going to get my my health back up. I need that. And oh, I don't have enough. Okay. And what's this guy got for me? He doesn't really talk to me.
You as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supply, shall we?
The big hard health upgrades are only for your current run. Keys, dark purple things, gems things, and the flask things are for more permanent things. Got you, Anthony White. Thank you. Ooh, I can give him a gift? Oh, I can give him the nectar. I'm gonna do it. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. Oh, he's not accepting it. Okay. Alright. Oh, I did give it to him.
You've been such a reassuring sight.
Oh, I did. Okay. There it is.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift.
Oh, he's giving me something.
I don't know what to say, mate.
A bone hourglass. Okay, what does that do? What does that do? Okay. Okay, let's rock it. You should try the new PSVR Minecraft update, Vic. Takes the game to another level. That sounds fun. If I do that, I will stream it right from the headset. Haven't played Minecraft in ages. Tiago Santos, I don't know what it was. I don't think I really changed anything because everything was stable and then it would just freeze, and then it was stable and then it would just freeze. And I mean I've closed more apps every time I've done this, so it's just down to OBS and the Safari. So I'm streaming on a Mac, by the way. I know I'm risking everything by doing that. But I thought, you know, the CPU should be able to handle this, and so far so good. Knock on wood. It's been it was stable yesterday and it's stable today. But one of the things that I did discover as I did the Google, ooh, I'm good, is when you have a bunch of sources in your scene, and if you're selecting between them, I think there's some crunching that has to happen with your computer. And I've kept it, yesterday I kept it on split screen. Today it's been mostly on split screen too. So I'm not switching around so much, and maybe that's what it is. But so far so good. It's certainly a lot less stressful when it's working, because I honestly, I don't know what to do if it's not, you know, like I don't know how to troubleshoot this yet, so I've got more to learn. But so far, so good. I'm just happy that we can run a fairly decent camera through this thing, and it looks okay. Ah! Oh. Oh, damn it. Might be packet loss from ISP also. Could be, yeah. So far today hasn't frozen once for me. Might be YouTube doing some traffic throttle also. You never know, right? That's the thing. That's what I kind of discovered when I was Googling, is like it could be a million things, and I understand about 2 of those million things.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes.
Abby, absolutely correct.
Would listen.
Blake, when I was working with him on this stuff every week, you know, I always felt bad for him because it was very stressful, and like I would just be sitting in front of the microphone. When do I talk? And he would give me the signal. I sure miss that boy. Great collaborator. Hopefully, I'll be working with him again soon.
Thanks for all your hard work. Greetings, Chef.
All right. Awesome, Tiago. Thanks for the you know, looking out and making sure it's all looking all right. Blake is a champion, 100%. All right. Can't buy anything. think we're going to do one last run. I've got a 2 o'clock Zoom chat that I have to jump on for, and I need to prep a little bit for that. It's more exciting work for the XDS stuff that we're going to be doing next month. And so far, I think it's looking pretty good that the conversations I'm having with Amy Hennig, who created the Uncharted franchise with Naughty Dog, and a shield? No, I don't want a shield. I like the idea of a shield. Can I throw it? A cap? Okay, yeah, all right, we'll throw the shield. Let's do it. Captain America and Hades. Again. Craig Duncan from Rare, who runs Rare. Vince Zampella, who runs Respawn. And Guha and Karthik Bala, who run VLAN, who just created the Mario Kart Live toy that you can play, the AR toy that you can play on the Switch. That's going to be coming out soon. But their company is relatively new. This is, I think, their first big project. But those guys worked at Vicarious Visions. They founded Vicarious Visions and made so much cool stuff. So I'm going to have awesome combos with all of those folks. And they should all be some pretty supremely fun Vic Spaceman episodes. Charged Flight. Hold special to charge your throw for up to 200% base damage. Dread Flight. Bull Rush. Sure. Let's do that.
That should do it.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. There's some pretty